Hello, my name is Kenton Rowe. I have the great honor of being the director of Christians United for Israel here in beautiful Helena, Montana, and I'm also the youth pastor at Ferry Road Baptist Church in East Helena, Montana. I wanted to take a moment today to just sincerely thank those of you who supported and funded the March 2017 pastor's trip to visit Israel. I had the great honor and amazing opportunity to be one of those pastors that went on that trip, and every facet of it was amazing. From being able to walk where Jesus walked, to an amazing lineup of speakers, to have Major Elliott showed off as your tour guide. I don't think you could ask for any more in a trip to Israel. One of the things, though, that stands out to me even to this day most is the way that God is stirring in the hearts of Christians for His land, for His people, to support and stand for them. And one of the first ways that I saw this while visiting Israel was one evening we went down to the market in Jerusalem, and as we were getting off the bus, there was a young couple who stopped us and said, "Hey, can we ask you, why is there something on the Christian calendar that is bringing so many Christians here in March? This is usually our slow time of year." And we kind of all looked at each other and kind of said, "This is just when our tour was." And as we were leaving, one of the other pastors said, "Isn't that amazing that there's so many Christians coming here that they recognize that there's an influx, that there's a greater number than they're used to." And I wonder if that means that God's stirring in Christians' hearts for Israel. The second way that I saw God's fingerprints there was the last night we went to visit Friends of Zion Museum. And now Friends of Zion Museum, for those of you that have not been there, is a museum that celebrates individuals through the years who have supported the cause for Zion, the formation or reformation of a Jewish homeland. And there's a number of people in their families, like those of Corrie ten Boom, and just a whole museum of these people, thanking these people and honoring these people who have helped Israel's cause. What stood out to me most in that museum was as you walked in, the very first thing that we saw and the very first thing that the tour guides brought our attention to was a big ticker tape sign that read 20 million. And that to me, that's a lot of people coming from Montana, where we have right at 1 million in the whole state. But the tour guide went on to tell us that in the first 2.5 years of operation since 2015, they had 9 million people sign up to be Friends of Zion. In the last 6 months, from a 6-month period leading up to March, they had an additional 10 million people sign up to be Friends of Zion. And as I look at that, I can only believe that God is stirring in the hearts of Christians to support His chosen people, to support His chosen land, to stand with them. And it's my great honor to have had this opportunity. It's my great honor to stand with Israel here in Montana. Thank you so much, and may God bless you richly.